I used to work for a mid-sized logistics company. On the surface, it looked like your typical 9 to 5, slightly chaotic, but nothing too crazy. I had been there for almost 4 years. Started out as an admin assistant, worked my way up to operations manager. I was one of the few people who genuinely cared about doing things the right way. But behind the scenes, this company was a mess. And not just disorganized, corrupt. They were faking shipping documents, hiding income with shell companies, misclassifying employees to avoid paying benefits, and even dodging taxes through offshore accounts. I tried to raise concerns quietly, but every time I spoke up, I got shut down. The CFO literally told me, "Stay in your lane." So I did, until the day they fired me. No warning, no write-ups. I came in on a Monday morning, got pulled into the office, and HR was sitting there looking pale. Then the CEO, let's call him Jim, walked in and said, "We've decided to go in a different direction. You're being terminated effective immediately." I was speechless. No explanation. Just a box, a security escort, and a locked email account. Later, I found out the real reason. I had refused to backdate a document that could have saved them from an audit. That was the final straw for them. They thought they could bury me. But what they didn't know was that I had been documenting everything for months. Screenshots, emails, PDFs of fake invoices, spreadsheets of employee records showing all the misclassifications, offshore wire transfers, all of it backed up and encrypted. At first, I collected the evidence in case I needed to protect myself. But now it was about justice. I hired a labor attorney the same week I got fired. I showed him everything. He looked at the files and said, "This is gold. They're screwed." He helped me organize everything into neat little packages and guided me on where to send it. I filed complaints with the IRS for tax fraud, the Department of Labor for employee abuse, OSHA for workplace violations, and the State Attorney General's Office for wage theft. Oh, and for good measure, I also sent an anonymous tip, complete with a USB drive, to a local business journalist. 2 months later, investigations were in full swing. The company tried to blame it on a disgruntled former employee. But I had receipts, and they spoke for themselves. Within a few months, it all came crashing down. The IRS hit them with over $1.4 million in penalties and back taxes. The CEO and CFO were both indicted for fraud. 2 of their warehouses were shut down for unsafe working conditions. 6 former employees, including me, filed a class action lawsuit, and we won. Eventually, the company filed for bankruptcy. And me? I took my settlement money and started over. Together with a few trusted ex-coworkers, I launched a consulting firm focused on ethical logistics and compliance. Within a year, we signed 2 of their old clients, who were more than happy to work with someone who wasn't a crook. Today, I run a thriving, honest business with a team I actually respect. And the best part? The same people who tried to bury me now have criminal records. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't just getting even. It's building something better while they watch everything they built fall apart.